What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Dad Does Videos. Today we're going to be checking out these Lumary Smart Landscape Spotlights. I'm going to unbox them, install them in the yard, show you how they perform once it gets dark, and then give you my honest review. If you want to completely change the look of your yard or your home at night, these smart outdoor lights might do the trick. But before we open the box, let's talk through a few of the benefits of these lights. First, they are highly customizable. Through the app, you can choose from up to 16 million different colors, and each of the 6 lights can be controlled individually. So you could have one that's green, another that's red, another that's warm white, really perfect for creating the exact look that you want. Second, this set of lights comes on a 56-foot cable, so it gives you plenty of flexibility to really space them out around your landscape, your trees, any walkways that you might have. Third, you can control them 4 different ways: through the Lumary app, with the included remote control, with a voice assistant from Amazon or Google or Apple, or the control box that's attached right on the cord. And fourth, the lights are waterproof. The whole contraption is waterproof. That's what this IP65 rating means, with the exception of the power adapter. So you're going to want to keep that thing covered. And finally, Lumary rates the LEDs for up to 15,000 hours of use. So once they're installed, you should be good to go for quite some time. Let's open the box and see what's inside. All right, here is everything that is inside the box. And as you can see, there really aren't that many pieces to this. To me, that is a big deal because nobody wants to open a box and see all kinds of different pieces, right? It's a little bit overwhelming. So let's walk through each of these relatively quickly. Of course, here is the big 56-foot long cord. We've got each of our spotlights up there in the bubble wrap bags. And by the way, Lumary does a really nice job of making sure everything is wrapped pretty nicely. We've got the bubble wrap on the spotlights down here with our stakes we'll talk about in a second, but each one of these is inside a little plastic baggie. This is the power adapter on the power cord. This is the piece we talked about before that you do not want to get wet because it is not waterproof. This is the control box. I talked about this earlier. It's one of the 4 ways that you can control your lights. And then just to give you a little preview of the spotlights, this is what they look like. They're probably on the smaller side, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We'll see what kind of performance they have later when we test them out. But I like the smaller size because they stay hidden a little bit more in your landscape. Here are the stakes. We've got 6 of them, 1 for each of the spotlights. We've also got our remote control, and then we have our instruction manual. First thing I would suggest doing is looking at your landscape, looking at your house, figuring out exactly where you want your lights to shine, and then place those lights in those specific areas. So what I want to do is shine these lights right over here, one right here, one right here, and then one right here. So I have a light set up right here, even though you can't tell that well, one right here, and then one right here. I didn't attach the stakes or anything like that just now. And then along the other side of my home, we're also going to add 3 lights in this general vicinity. Next thing we're going to do is attach our stake to the bracket that's on the back of the spotlight. So as you can see, I've got a stake out, I've got the screw that attaches the stake to the little hole right here. All you want to do is pull the bracket to the opposite side of where the cords are. Put the stake on one side, the outside of the little hole right here on the bottom, and then lock that in place with our little screw. And this is what your spotlight should look like once you've attached that stake. After you get all these stakes attached, then you are just going to push each of these spotlights or each of the stakes into the ground, and they go in really easily. I'm sure you noticed the cord laying right on top of our mulch. It blends in pretty easily, especially if you're going to have shrubs right where you install these lights, but you can bury the cord just up to 1 or 2 inches in mulch or soil. You do have 8.2 feet of cord between each spotlight, and between your first spotlight on the cord and the power adapter, you have 16.4 feet. Even though it doesn't look like that here because all my cord is jumbled up right at the beginning. Once you've got all your spotlights pushed into the ground, you are ready to power up. So take that protective covering off of your power adapter and push in to your outlet. Now you know things are on the right track. If you do this, you look at your lights and they are breathing, as Lumary likes to call it, or flashing. That means they are ready to be paired to the Lumary app. So I'm going to plug this in. We're going to turn the camera around and get a look at the lights to see if they are doing that. And hopefully you can tell, but we've got one of our spotlights here and it is flashing. So we are ready to move to the next step to connect these to the Lumary app. Okay, so let's go get that Lumary app. Now, I have already done this because I've already previously installed a different product from Lumary, so the app is already on my phone, but it is really easy. So I have an iPhone. I opened up the App Store, just type in Lumary into the search criteria, and you can see the second app down says Lumary. That's the one that you want to download. Once you've done that, just go ahead and create an account. Once you've got that account created, you should see your screen looking something like this. We're going to go ahead and add the device now. So go ahead and click that plus sign in the upper right-hand part of your screen. Click Add Device. And then you should see that device pop up right there. As you can see, LOSL6B1, those are the spotlights. So you just go ahead and click on that. And after entering your password to your Wi-Fi network, you're gonna get this screen. As you can see, the Lumary app is in the process of adding it. Once it's finished, your screen should look like this. As you can see, it says added successfully. Not sure why it says basement right there, although the other lights that we did install them in the basement, so perhaps it's just copying over that information. So we're gonna go ahead and hit done at the bottom of the screen. And as you can see, the app is just confirming the number of lights that we are setting up. So with our spotlight system, as you well know, we have 6, so we're just gonna hit confirm. Let's take you through some basic controls. I'm just going to walk through this on the Lumary app, and then we'll demo later when it's dark outside how these look outside. So the way that this is set up, so you'll see that select all button kind of in the middle of the screen. So I'm controlling all of my lights in these 6 spotlights right now. If I hit that select all, I'm only controlling one of them. So I'm going to keep it on select all right now. And since all of them are chosen, I can slide this color temperature button on the bottom to exactly where I want my lights to be from a color temperature perspective. So if you just want kind of your amberies, kind of your basic whites here, you could go as far left as you can from an amber perspective, or you could bring these all the way up to a very, very sterile white light if you wanted to. Now, if you want to move all of your lights into a certain color, all you do is hit the word color, and now you see you have your 16 million options from which to choose. So you just move the little circle around. Say if I wanted a deep green, that's all you do. Then your lights move to that deep green. And if you think, hey, that's not gonna work for me, I want more of that pinky red, you move them over here. And as you can see on the top of the screen, your app is telling you what color your lights reflect right now, even if you're not home or maybe you're inside or something like that. Now, if you wanted to change specific lights in your setup to specific colors, all you have to do is hit that select all button that toggles it from your control being all the lights to just one of them. And the way this is set up on the top there, that's actually the 5 lights in order from your power source. So if you wanted to change our first light in our string, we move our little circle in the 16 million colors to whatever light color that we want. So let's go green and then click that first light in the series on top of the screen. You can see it turned green, and then my first light in my string would turn green. Now, if you wanted to change your third one, maybe you wanted to create a Christmas effect to that same green color, you just go ahead and click that light on your screen. To get those all back the same color, you just click that single button to go, so it goes back to select all, and then you can move the circle around to wherever, and you can see all my lights go back to the same color. It's also really easy to change the intensity of your lights. As you can see at the bottom of our screen, we are at a 100% intensity, so your lights can't get any brighter than what they are right now. To change that to a different level of brightness, all you have to do is click within that block. Now we're at 34%. And you could just grab and stretch that bar to go up, and your lights will reflect that new level of brightness. The Lumary app also comes with preset scenes that you could take advantage of. All you have to do is click the little icon on the bottom that has the painter's palette, and you can see all the different scenes across the top. They have them divided into categories: scenery, life, festival, mood, and you can pick whichever one you want, and your lights will reflect what you chose. If you click the musical note icon on the bottom of the screen, you can allow your lights to beat to the rhythm of any music that your phone hears. If you keep going and click on the notepad with the clock icon on the bottom of your screen, this is where you can set up a timer so that your lights turn on and turn off at certain times during the day. We didn't go over it yet, but whenever you want to turn off all your lights, you just hit that blue button on the bottom, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I feel like this is a common symbol nowadays to turn off and turn on things. Okay, so it's dark enough. We're going to test these via the app on my phone. We're going to turn these on and see what they look like right off the bat. Oh, those look great, actually. And this, just so you know, is the most ambery you can get. I'm going to go all the way to the other side to the most sterile, and then we cut them down to about 50%. Let's go to the color settings and take you to green and see what happens. Those look good as well. And let's change a couple of the spotlights specifically so that we're controlling individual spotlights. So as you can see, I changed that first one to blue. Let's go with pink and right there. So that looks really good as well. Really easy to do. Let's go to a scene right here. And this is Halloween scene. Let's try another scene. This is Christmas. So a lot of different options here. I'm really impressed with how well this works. Now, if you don't want to use your app, you can use the control box right on the power cord, and you just click it twice to turn it on, and then click it once to cycle through all the different settings. And whenever you want to shut it down, you just click it twice again. So let me show you how this works. So here we go. We're going to click it twice to turn on. And these are all preset settings. You just click through. We're just going to go ahead and turn this off. Maybe you don't want to use the app. Maybe you don't want to use the control box. But guess what? We've got the remote control that comes with the product. All you do is pop in a couple AAA batteries, and you can use this bad boy to control your lights. This is a power button up here. After we get it turned on, we'll show you all the different controls here: red, blue, green, warm white, cool white. We can lower the brightness, raise the brightness, And these mode buttons just take you through the different scenes. Let's give it a shot. All right, here we go with our remote control. You can see it turns on. We're on warm white. Let's take it to cool white. Let's go red. Let's go green. Let's go blue. Let's go through some scenes. So again, another convenient way that you can control your lights. We're just going to go back to warm white and turn this off. All right, so after about a week of these, I'm really happy with how they perform. Setup was easy. They look great at night. You just saw that. So if you want to check them out, I dropped a link in the description. Thanks for watching, everybody.